Oh, you're taking the piss. What the fuck? Ah, good morning. Today is a wonderful day. Ha! Victory! Good morning. Today is a wonderful day. Good morning.
Start feeling good about
good morning.
With personal and business banking from Starling Bank.
Hi guys, my name's Harper. I'm 19 now, and
Extreme elements spot
I got a
running elements
ridiculous
okay.
tattoo done on the craziest part of my body to piss off my parents. My parents were always really strict, like super strict. I couldn't hang out with certain friends because they had a bad influence on me. I had no sleepovers. I always had to be home at 6 p.m. If I was late by 10 minutes, I'd be grounded for a week. Everybody was enjoying their time, partying, socializing, exploring different places, and finding themselves. And I was sitting with my parents, eating dinner in silence, while they talk about what they saw on the news. And what infuriated me the most was that
Good morning. Today is a wonderful day. Good morning. Today is a wonderful day.
were completely different with my brother. He'd go to parties and he'd stay at his friends overnight. They'd keep telling me that it's not how girls should act. Girls should stay humble and pure. Yeah, right. So when I reached 18, I just snapped, you know? It started with small things. They usually controlled how I dressed. They had to approve every little thing that I wore to school. So I put revealing clothes in my backpack and I changed in the school bathroom. It felt so good to finally break out of my shell that I started to do more things that I liked. I'd lie to them, and instead of studying in the library, I'd go to the mall to meet my friends. But back then, I tried to keep my little rebellion act a secret until they found out. During the parent-teacher conference, my teacher told them that my clothes looked outrageous. So they went full-on dictatorship on me. Every morning, they searched my backpack, throwing all my things on the table, checking my phone and messages, asking me to take a picture of where I was and whom I was with anytime they asked. I just couldn't take it anymore. And this is where it all got crazy. I started dating this guy that my friends introduced me to, Dean. He was super cool. He had tattoos all over and rode a motorcycle. So one time, he drove me home and they saw him. My mom went out, started yelling, lashing out on him, calling him names and threatening that she's gonna call the police if she sees him again. Then and there I decided, what the hell? Why do I even bother trying to please them? I laughed and I told her, good luck with that. Hopped on the motorcycle again and we drove away. I heard my mom shouting like crazy from the distance and it felt so good. I felt free. But my adventures didn't end there. We went to his home and stayed there for the whole evening. My parents messaged me like a dozen times. You have 5 minutes. If you don't come back, don't bother coming home at all. I read them out loud to Dean and we laughed. I took a picture of his home filled with smoke and these dark paintings on the wall and sent them saying, I won't. And my dad saw it and started calling me non-stop. I thought about blocking him, really, but it just felt so good to see them going crazy. Maybe they'll know how I felt living under their roof and following their rules. And then I saw a tattoo machine on the table in Dean's home, and I had an amazing idea. Now, I really wish I wouldn't have. I mean, he told me that he does tattoos on his friends in his home, so I suggested, why not do it on me? Even better, why not do it somewhere he's never done before? Like, just a little bit above my private parts. And he got excited too. We decided it should be a badass pair of wings, since I was finally free. And he started tattooing. And I nearly cried. I mean, it hurt. It hurt so much. But I didn't want to be seen as a crybaby, so I tried to suffer in silence. And after a couple of hours, it was done. And honestly, I've never felt more alive and happy. But then we heard a car pull up. I looked through the window and saw my parents. Like, what the hell? He looked scared and he started mumbling, like, look, I don't want any trouble. No problems with the police, you know? So I came out to talk to them alone. My father took my hand and just seated me in the car by force. Just then, I found out that they tracked my phone. We came home, my parents started shouting, and then I started packing my stuff. Like, I didn't care. I had the most amazing evening and a secret that they would never know. My father just told me to go to my room, and as soon as I got in, he locked the doors. I mean, seriously? They were keeping me in prison. I was laying in my bed, hearing them scream, but I felt happy. I felt like I'd won. Until morning, when I started feeling an itch. I checked my tattoo and I saw that it had started to swell. Like, what is happening? I tried showering, but it wasn't helping. I tried calling Dean, but he literally blocked me. Have I made a mistake? I tried calming down, stayed in my bed for the whole day. My parents didn't even check on me. They were probably deciding how to punish me. It was getting worse and worse. Like, what do? I can't tell them. I felt waves of heat and cold, and I started to shiver. By the next morning, it felt like a nightmare. My mom came home to see what I was doing and immediately called emergency. It was all so blurry. I remember seeing my mom taking some of my clothes and putting them into my backpack. I felt so alone and miserable. Dean left me, and my mom was packing my stuff. They're gonna leave me all alone at the hospital, sick, and I didn't even know what was happening to me. I remember Dean's dirty home and what I've read on the internet. Oh my God, he's could have given me HIV or hepatitis. I mean, the doctor started asking me all of these questions. I felt so embarrassed and scared. I really didn't want to tell him about the tattoo and where I had it, but I had no choice. So I showed him. I wanted to die of embarrassment. And it turns out my tattoo was infected, but it should get better eventually. And he told me to stay in the hospital for a while until the fever goes down and prescribed me with antibiotics. But I was laying in the hospital bed, crying, sobbing because I felt so alone. The stuff that my mom packed was sitting on the floor, and here I was, alone, homeless. My life felt like a nightmare. Until I saw my mom talking to the doctor in the hall. She came into my room and I was so confused. I was sure she left. I was mumbling through my tears. Like, I thought you threw me out. And her face looked worried. She actually smiled at me and told me, don't be silly. Then she hugged me. I I don't think I remember the last time she hugged me. Even though my parents were strict as hell during the most horrific evening of my life, they stayed by my side. They loved me. They took care of me. I managed to tell them sorry and eventually fell asleep, seeing two loving faces in front of me. I had damaged my body irreversibly, and I won't be able to erase this horrific image from my private parts. But at least I learned that the ones that truly love you will stick with you for better or for worse. Even though right now, all of us are too embarrassed to talk about my tattoo, I hope that one day you will be able to laugh about all of this.
Did you like this story?
No.
Don't forget to
Why
like,
was it weird?
comment, and subscribe to Dear Diary
Crackhead.
as we post new stories every week.
No, you don't. Because I just that what is gonna be young
Hi guys, Mitch is now live. I've got a S9. The quality is incredible, isn't it? The definition is just unreal.
What's up, guys? Use the force or your hands to tap that tag and watch If Movies Were Real 6 on our channel.
Why don't you comment what your favorite Star Wars character is, and we'll tell you why you're wrong.
Hey, tap the tag for If Movies Were Real 6. That's just like. What is he doing?
What is he doing?
I don't know, dude. What are you doing? You don't read your text. Read the news. What are you talking about? What is this?
Oh my gosh, what is going on?
Get out of here.
Are you guys breaking up?
Get out of here. What is going on? End of the world Monday. Huh? Better get out of here. You bring your stuff. What stuff? Your clothes and stuff.
For what?
We gotta get out of here. Jesus Christ, you're all stupid. I don't get what's going on right now.
I don't either.
The apocalypse happening Monday.
Why is there...
This is the apocalypse.
Pack all my stuff up.
Get in the car, we gotta go.
I'm trying. So there's an apocalypse Monday?
Yes, Monday, dude. The apocalypse happening Monday. That's gonna be around this area.
Where did you hear?
What's he talking? I don't understand. You don't watch the news. Yes, I watch the news, but I don't get it. Monday, apocalypse. The world's gonna end.
Where are you going?
It don't matter.
You're not going to be safe up north if there's an apocalypse.
Are you talking about the eclipse? It's called the apocalypse.
The eclipse. Eclipse.
You're talking about the solar eclipse? Yeah. Dad, that's not the apocalypse. That's the apocalypse. We're gonna die. Dad, Mickey, I gotta go. I gotta explain this to him in a reasonable way.
Dude.
Where is he going?
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Oh my god.
I'm getting out of here. Where are you going? Stay and die. Stay and die.
Oh my god.
Follow. Yes.
Oh my god.
Come on. We have to follow.
Dude, he's going so fast. I'm going 45 right now.
What is he doing? Just honk so he pulls over. Oh my God.
Let me explain. Something's gonna happen with the sun, okay?
Yes, the moon is gonna block it.
And the world's gonna end.
No, Dad.
The world is not going
It ain't gonna end.
Dad, I need you to listen very carefully, okay?
It's not gonna end.
Look at me.
The world's gonna end.
Dad, listen to me. I love you. Look at me. It's just a... Have you never seen a solar eclipse before?
I'll find out it.
The eclipse.
The end of the world. You're gonna die, Michael.
No, it's not the...
I'm gonna miss you.
The solar eclipse, the moon and the sun are going to align in the sky. It's going to get dark. There's going to be a halo. It's not the end of the world. It's an eclipse.
Let me explain to you.
Okay, we're right. We're right, you're wrong.
I am talking.
But you're
What are you
wrong.
gonna do? Not talk to me no more. We're gonna die on Monday.
Say what you're going to say.
We're not.
The moon is gonna come in front of the sun.
Right.
The sun is gonna disintegrate the moon.
No, it isn't.
Let me finish.
I'm listening.
It's not.
The sun is gonna disintegrate the moon. So we're not gonna have any more night. Nighttime is officially over. And you can't live with heat 24/7. So we are gonna die.
Please pull up some stuff. He's got to be educated.
Don't you laugh at me.
Is the moon gonna fall too?
It's gonna disintegrate.
Turn it off for a second. That's all an eclipse is. Have you lived 66 years and never seen the eclipse?
Cause I never cared.
Well, that's all it is.
It's just gonna come in front.
That's it. We got
That's all.
Dad, people are coming to Charleston for this.
Yeah, like 2 million
I was put in
plus.
jail with that cop.
Yes. You almost wrecked. You were swerving
Yeah.
like crazy.
No, I was not.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were, dude.
I was not.
We have proof.
Dad.
Video proof. Take away this man's
I
license.
drive good.
Oh, God.
You get it now?
Shut up, I was talking.
I drive better. I drive better in a video game than you would
Come on,
drive.
shut up.
You ready to go
Why you
home?
let me go through this?
I tried to tell you all day.
No, I really shouldn't make you pack your bags and leave.
Well, they were already packed, apparently.
Well, then you ain't got far to go. You need to come running now. Where's my car? What? Where is my car? Tell me what?
I didn't tell him anything.
Where's my car, Michael? That's my dream car, man.
What's going on, you guys? Get me out of camera here.
Picture us here.
Right there.
And today is Sunday.
Today is Sunday. And number one, we are not going over to Sunday dinner with Angry Grandpa today, you guys, because I got to have, like, diet stuff going in, and Dad is making pot roast, and I love you, Dad, but I don't want pot roast.
We can't pot roast.
So we're having grilled chicken today. Guys,
Don't
if
say
you
it.
didn't see the vlog we uploaded yesterday, Angry Grandpa went for a swim. It was great. It was awesome.
It was.
Check it out if you haven't seen it. The link is below. Speaking of yesterday's vlog.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
What?
They found some stuff. Guys,
No, they didn't.
we went a little ghost hunting yesterday, and I got sent probably the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Michael, this is enough. I'm moving.
I'm
This
not
is it.
joking.
I'm done.
There was a scene yesterday, you guys, where I show the balcony, and I was like, hey, if there's any ghost in here, and you see the bathroom door shut.
No, don't. No.
Guys, check this out. If there's any spirits in our house, please speak now. If there's any spirits in our house. Number one, it was not Felix, because as you guys saw just a moment before that, Felix was with me. Number two, which is even spirits in our house. Number one, it was not Felix, please speak now. If there's any spirits in our house. Number one, it was not Felix, because as you guys saw just a moment before that, Felix was with me. Number two, which is even creepier, that door closed. Now I go upstairs and investigate. There is a shoe in front of that bathroom door. You keep a shoe in front of it so Felix doesn't shut the door. So that shoe was in the way and the door still shut. So, yeah. I'm terrified. Guys, thank you for showing us that. This might be the first time I felt I've been given something where I was like, okay, this is, I don't know. Guys, she's creeped out. I'm creeped out.
I gotta see it.
Let's get this Sunday started. Bridget's about to check it out. Keep your eyes on the bathroom door. If there's any spirits in our house, please speak now. I'm filming. You can use this device to wake up Bridget. Guys, I need some help in the comments below. What could that be? Number one, with the shoe in the way. Number two, the fact that when I went back up there, it was open again. Like, what could that... I don't believe, but that's... I don't know. Don't get that look, because you're scaring me now. No!
Let's sell the house.
We're not selling the house.
Let's sell the house.
No, we are not
I
selling
don't want to live with a ghost.
Well, you've been living with a ghost since last September. We're not going to live here for a year. We tried again. It's open now. I'll zoom in. If there's anybody in this house right now, shut. Hey, if there's any, please speak now. If there's any spirits in our house.
Oh, fuck me.
Scaring me now. I wish I would have zoomed in yesterday. If there's any, I just saw a hand. I was zoomed all the way in. There's a spirit and it's coming.
No, it isn't.
We are on our way to Walmart right now to get dinner, you guys. Can I point out my little patch of gray hair? Kind of like Paulie Walnuts on The Sopranos. Look at this. I got one little patch of gray hair, and it's ridiculous. Guys, we are going to Walmart right now. We're going to get, I don't know what's for dinner, okay? Grilled chicken and something. Either way, we're getting dinner. I just wish it was pot roast. Dad, I feel like it was sabotage. It's like the Beastie Boys song. I feel like it was sabotage. It was. Not jumping today. Folks, Walmart.
Ooh. So. Introduction, yeah. Yeah. I understand. Don't worry about that. If I die straight away, I'm actually gonna do it. I'm just gonna land somewhere. Paluki. No, we're talking Loki, Moki. How about there's 10 games? I thought it was 1. Wiki. My 255 gave me fries. I know exactly where I'm gonna land. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. That's that splat. That's that splat right there. My 255 came with fries. No, you're telling Porkies if someone lands here. You're telling Porkies. Oh my god, he's not even telling Porkies. Nah, but real talk, he's not even telling Porkies though. The kid is right there. Oh, it's over. Game 1 completely wasted. No? No? GG's guys, I'm gonna play later because, you know, I haven't really warmed up in that.